Welcome back to another episode of the Logo Plus podcast. I'm your host, Logo, and welcome to episode 5. Wow, we're already a third of the way through this podcast. At least we will be once this episode is uploaded. As of recording this, it's not uploaded yet, obviously. But yes, today is, this weekend is Easter weekend, so as you can see, the thumbnail is Easter themed. The video is not actually going to be Easter themed, it's just, why not, but the thumbnail Easter themed. Today we're going to be talking about the idea behind Logo Plus, or like the podcast, why isn't Jackson a host, and the story of RlogoPlays, which if you don't know, RlogoPlays is my second channel. My second channel is back once again for like the 100th time. So what's the story behind the podcast? We'll get into that first. So last year, I came up with the idea of making a podcast, and this was like March last year, I want to say. The idea became behind YouTubers Slogo and Jelly, which I used to watch all the time. They made a podcast called Two Thirds. So if I go into their YouTube channel right now, into Two Thirds, which, I mean, they haven't done a podcast episode in 8 months, although I think it's because they're doing a second season of it. It's been a year since episode flipping out. It was 24th of March last year. It's already been a year since they started doing that. Yes, pretty much. I seen that and I was like, you know what, I want to do something similar. So, and I said Jackson, why don't you be a host? And he agreed. So I started making the stuff for it, like the YouTube channel and that. And then it never actually ended up happening. So we're about to do it, and then we ended up deciding, you know what, we'll do it in the future. So that was March, and then maybe June last year. I don't actually know. I was going to do it again. And then I got to like right before recording, and I think we pulled up again. Or this time, actually no, I think this time. I can't remember, to be honest. I think, nah. I do have some stuff that I sent to like moderators of the like banner and all that. So if I go find that on Discord, and I can figure out the date of when this was sent. So if I scroll all the way up on me and Gap's chat, should get the stuff of the podcast. Well, there's the current podcast. You'd go up to a bit earlier on. Where is this stuff? I'm trying to find it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, May 30th of May 2023. I sent the logo over to Gap. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, so Jackson pulled out, so I decided to do it myself. So I released an episode, and I didn't really like it, so then I deleted it, redone it again. Didn't like it, and then I ended up just not doing it. I just giving up. Then because episode 2 was gonna have Jackson for a guest or something like that, but I ended up just not liking it and just giving up. And then I was gonna like getting near September. It was like September time. I was gonna try it again, the podcast. So and then I kept. I was at college and I kept trying to design and come up with a name for it, because obviously the podcast was gonna be called 2 of 3, like 2/3. If you get it, like me and Jackson, like 2 of us out of the 3, because there's obviously Jack's the third one of us. And then when it was just me, I named it like 1 of 3 in that. And then when I redone it again, coming up with the name, I named it like 1 of 5, because I was adding like Aaron and David, and I don't really know why. But I was kind of coming up with the name for it, and like the design, because I remember I came up with like an orange design, but I don't think there's nothing to do with it anymore of it. Then I came up with R plus, R logo, R plus, and I just still didn't like that, so I came up with Logo Plus. And then there you go, you're watching Logo Plus right now. And I released I came up with the design for episode 1, the thumbnail. But then and then after a couple weeks, I went with that design on the thumbnail, but then after a couple weeks I changed it a bit. It's the exact same, it's just the colour's just slightly different on the thumbnail. It might actually still be on the Logo Plus Instagram account. Watch Logo Plus. I'll see if actually the original design is still on there. It is! Episode 1 thumbnail. The original episode 1 thumbnail is the first post on Logo Plus. And then, because I said episode 1's out now, and then when I redesigned the thumbnail on the 4th of March, 4th of November, sorry, I then put out Yeah, because I put out saying, thought I put, oh no, it was a few weeks, yeah, it was 4th of November, and then put out, was my second post, and I put out the updated thumbnail, because I thought I'd post the redesigned thumbnails, and I put out the redesigned thumbnail for episode 1, episode 2, and then episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, episode 6, episode 6, wait, hang on a minute, episode 6, wait, I redesigned quite a lot of thumbnails, I didn't realize it was that far into the podcast, but yeah, I redesigned the thumbnails to where they are today currently, for season 1. And then season 1 went actually quite well. We've got 4 guests on, which we've probably talked about a lot already. We've got Jack on, Aaron on, David on. No, Jackson first, then. Wait, we've got Jack on, then Aaron. Then a few weeks later we've got Jackson on, and then we've got David on for our final guest for season 1. And the season 1 went pretty well. Ended. It was the 30th of December last year. And there was 15 episodes. Then, because the end of the season of RlogoPlays, everything went quiet. Nothing happened. And then, on the 12th of February, I put out a post, and it was the announcement for, well, in fact, it was the thumbnail for episode 1 of season 2. And I put out the date, 2/3/24, 2nd of March 2024. And then on the 2nd of March 2024, funnily enough, season 2 episode 1 came out of the podcast. Oh, who would have thought that? Yeah, so, and then go back to the RlogoPlays YouTube channel. Here we are. Yeah, let me click on episode 1. It wasn't the longest podcast, episode 1. There you go, 2nd of March 2024. It was just a recap of season 1 and the plans for season 2. It wasn't the longest episode, it was actually probably the shortest episode I've ever had. Episode 2 then came out, episode 3 then came out, episode 4 then came out, and here we are today, episode 5 is now coming out. So what was the idea behind it? I mean, I've kind of said it already, it was just YouTubers, Logan and Jelly were doing a podcast, and I really liked the idea. And then there was quite a few YouTubers doing a podcast, I was like, I kind of want to do something similar. And then obviously it never happened a couple times, but then I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to do it this time. Properly. Well, I'd done a second episode, obviously. And then I was like, I don't like it, so I deleted it. And then I did it again, I was like, still don't like it, I deleted it. But then I was like, yo, I'm going to do it, and we're going to keep going with it. And I'd done it, and then here we are today, we're still doing it. Yeah, the idea was just Logan and Jelly were doing it, other YouTubers were doing it, and I really liked an idea of the podcast, so kind of took it and done my own twist on it. Obviously, they're not like a podcast is like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. These are just small podcasts, like half an hour. Because I can't sit and talk for that long. I mean, I can sit and talk for half an hour easily. Like, I mean, me and Aaron almost got an hour. We got me and Aaron's episode 5 months ago now, 14th of October. We got a 45-minute podcast. That was a flipping heck. That was long time. That was. But yeah. I'm glad we done the podcast. I'm glad it came out. I really am glad. But why didn't Jackson become a host? Why didn't he become a host of the podcast? I mean, Jack, he agreed to do it. He agreed to become a. Sorry if you hear a weird noise. Just fixing my specs. Jackson, he agreed to become a host of the podcast, and then. Jackson has a YouTube channel, right? But he's not the most interested person in YouTube. He only done it because me and David were doing it. Well, David used to do it. And when Jackson, like obviously, I was gonna do like a group channel, me, Jack and Jackson, or originally just me and Jackson, because yeah, I don't think Jack really would have cared. We done one video on that channel, then it kind of died off. Yeah, Jackson never really been fully interested in YouTube, and I was like that with the podcast. He'd probably still never read just because I was doing it. And then I kind of was like, did you really do this? And then Jackson was like, I can't be bothered. And I was going to do it again with Jackson, and he's like, nah, I'm not doing it. And then I just done it myself. So I think it just comes down to Jackson's not really the person to like, commit to YouTube. It's just fair enough. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. So that's pretty much the reason why Jackson doesn't get a host on the podcast. I mean, he'll be a guest, but yeah. But anyone's wondering, that's really just it. It's just he's not really the type of person to stick with YouTube. Yeah, he was gonna be a host, but then never turned out very well. Actually, we're flying through this podcast already. We're 10 minutes in, and we've already done two things we're going to talk about. The next thing, though, we will talk about is the story of our logo plays, my second channel. Yes, my second channel. That second channel has, well, I mean, I've had a second channel about 100 times now. But here we go. I used to have a channel called RlogoPlays, but then that I mean, my second channel used to be called RlogoPlays, or was that my third channel? I can't remember. But that never really happened. But this RlogoPlays here, because I had my second channel, Chapati, it was called last time, and then I released some like darts videos on that, and I have tasted every prime energy, and then practicing my brand new darts. Then I nearly got 2 140s 108 checkout. Then after that video, the channel died. I actually, in fact, decided I don't want to have a second channel, and then just focused on our logo. Until then, a couple of weeks ago, I want to say now. When was it? I'm trying to think. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple of weeks ago today? It was either 2 weeks ago today or 3 weeks ago today. I decided I want to have my second channel back again. So now I announced it, that Chapati is back, go subscribe. And then I never done anything with it, and I was like, and I still wanted to have a second channel, so then I renamed it RlogoPlays. And then put a new YouTube banner on it and a YouTube logo, which is just, it's a blue channel, the same as our logo, it's just blue. Yeah, and then I was trying to think what I would record, and I was like, you know what, I've seen vlogs on the channel, on two people's channels, like say Randolph, Bazinga, Miniminter, Pieface. So I was like, I want to do something similar. As I said in this video I'm about to talk about. So I decided to upload a vlog, and then if I can get back to the RlogoPlays, here we go. 4 days ago, my first vlog is the title of the video. Yeah, my first vlog. 15 minutes. It was my vlog of Monday, the 25th of March. I vlogged that whole day. From going to my college, to coming home, to going to Jack's. And yeah, it was just under 16 minutes video it was. And yeah, I actually enjoyed it, so I'm going to continue them. The next one will come out some point next week, probably. Well, no, exactly, there will be some point next week. I'm not doing another one this week. Yeah, so the channel, RlogoPlays, is back. Well, my second channel is back. This time called RlogoPlays. So make sure to go subscribe to it. It's got 226 subscribers. I want it to get to 300 subscribers. Now, it's not going to be just vlogs on the channel. It's mainly going to be IRL content on that channel. But there will be, as in the YouTube description says, this channel is more in real life content and other gaming videos. So there'll be gaming videos on the channel as well than just IRL content. I also deleted the first ever video on that channel, which was it was saying welcome to Chapati. I deleted it because the channel wasn't called Chapati anymore. But I kept all my other videos, like my other darts videos, like playing 4 legs 501 darts. This target is smaller than the bullseye. Playing around the clock darts. I have tasted every prime energy. I nearly got a 142 checkout in darts. Brackets 121 and 140, practicing my brand new darts. I played darts, nearly got 2 140s and nearly a 108 checkout, and obviously now my first vlog. Yeah, that's all the videos that are on the channel now. Only 8 videos. Obviously that will go up over there, however long I do this channel. Yeah, I just realised we've done the whole podcast very quick. We'll think of something else to talk about, but on RlogoPlays, on my most recent video, my first vlog, comment down below what other content you want to see on the channel. I've said it a couple times, but just make sure to do it. Like, obviously, there will be IRL content, there'll be some gaming videos, but like, in my vlog I said, what thing, I'm going to do vlogs, fun enough, what do you want to see in the vlogs? Do you want me to just, like, vlog my day, or do you want me to go to somewhere and vlog it? Just comment down below, and also comment other IRL stuff you want me to do. Whether you want to do it with like David, Aaron, Jack, or Jackson if they're up for it, maybe. But yeah, so make sure to comment down below other content you want to see on that channel. And yeah, it's only been about 15 minutes and we've kind of done everything I want to talk about. Yeah, so you know what, I've just thought of something. We'll do a quick, last episode we done the story of Jackson and David on YouTube, so we'll do a quick story of Aaron on YouTube, why not? So if I search up Aaron's channel, RlogoPlays, go subscribe to go subscribe to him if you want. Why is his channel not showing up? Where is it? Do I actually have to like go to my channel and go and click a link? There's so many channels that have like 100 subscribers, not even 100 subscribers yet. He has like 300, and his channel just doesn't show up. YouTube. Right, I'll go to one of my videos. So, Aaron started YouTube a long time ago, way before me. Like, probably 2017, 2016. Because me and him watched YouTube when we were in primary school because we were good friends. And then Aaron deleted all those old videos of him. He started a second channel called his channel's Aaron Plays, always been that. He had a second channel called More Plays, which he has one video on, which he never used that channel. Then Aaron deleted all those videos. 350 subscribers he has. Hello, I'll be focusing mainly on 5M, which is a GTA type thing. If you want to see any other content, drop a comment on what you want to see. I'll try to do my best to do it. Always looking for ideas. I may not be the best, but it could be funny. Yeah, 13 videos currently. And then in 2021, 2022, no, it's 2022, like February, Fortnite Chapter 3, and he had a stream he done, and I remember I was watching the stream. I remember it was quite late at night, but he deleted that. But currently on his channel, he's got a Barrier Bugs intro song, which is 6 years ago. That was 2017, and it's just the Barrier Bugs intro song, and a few people commenting on it. He has, and then the rest of his content is 5M clips, which are funny. Like 5M playing Flight Mega Fail. Sam dies in line of duty just wanted to park my car. That is funny. I mean, they're all fun. They're all good clips. Moshi goes from Norwegian to Roadman in Phasmophobia. Is that how you say that? Real quick. Damien dies. Gets away with making an explosive substance. Blake is alive and kicking. Caught by bikers. Car goes flying. Officer, can he drive? Clay pigeon with a twist. Flying over an LEO. Don't fuck with Abigail. Breaking the caravan and helicopter. Exploding. And that was it. Those clips are all like 9 months ago. And Aaron just doesn't upload. But go, I think everyone should go over to his channel and spam him saying he should go upload, because I think he should. Now that was just I said I was going to do I'm trying to think. You know what, I got a good idea. If you want me to do a full story of Aaron on YouTube, comment saying I should for an episode, and I will, because if there's two people, well, there's another person I want to do a story of on YouTube. I'm not going to say their name, although someone did comment in one of the episodes someone has commented on one of the podcast episodes saying that we should get them on for a guest. So that I'll give you a clue to who they are. But yeah, I thought it was kind of fun last episode doing that. But we've kind of done everything I want to do this episode. It's quite a short episode, like 20 minutes. Also, if you have any ideas for podcast episodes, just comment them down below as well. I'm not like struggling for ideas. I've got loads of ideas and guests and stuff like that. I'm hoping to get a guest on next episode next week. But yeah, that's been the idea behind the podcast. Why isn't Jackson a host for the podcast? Story of RlogoPlays and a slight story of Aaron on YouTube. As I said, I'll do a full story of Aaron Plays if you want to see it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. Quite a short episode, I know, but a podcast is a podcast. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Next episode date will be, if I can get my calendar, it will be in April. It'll be April. Oh, that's satisfying. 1st of April is a Monday. 2nd is a Tuesday, all the way to Sunday's the 7th. That is satisfying. I like that. That's very satisfying. The next week will be the 6th or the 7th. Next episode will be, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna see if I can get a guest on. I'm planning on a guest coming on. I mean, you don't. I mean, to be fair, I might already know if there's gonna be a guest or not. But you just have to wait till next week to find out. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So as I said, the 6th or the 7th of April next week will be episode 6 of the podcast. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.